Capricorn reading. And then I'm going to do an extended at the end of this. Just trying to figure out where I'm at here. I'm kind of behind where I wanted to be, right? But I'm finally getting to the Capricorn and the extended today. Okay. For the rest of the year, which is not that long, is it? I was thinking about it the other day and I'm like, God, it's almost Christmas already. Like it really is. Like there's no escaping it. All right, so we have about 6 weeks left of 2024, and I'm not gonna lie about the energy. It's very potent. It can be explosive, and I think we all need to just be aware of it so we can, roll through it, like bob and weave through it, float through it, right? We just know, like, oh, I'm feeling angry right now because of the planet, so I'm gonna just take a step back. It's got nothing to do with me, right? I mean, I kind of feel like, we don't, and we only know what we know, right? Until we know it. And then once we know it, we can't unknow it. So these difficult times will pass. Nothing bad lasts forever. The sun will shine again, the birds will sing, and the clouds will clear. And you will be glad you kept moving forward. You will soon be rewarded for your patience. Hold on. You are far stronger than you think. And if it's meant to be, it will be. You won't have to force it, convince it, or worry over it. Let it flow, let it be, and let it come to you. You are attracting everything that you need. Trust the timing of your life. I really freaking like that message a lot. I do. Because we are being moved by so many planets. They're retrograding, they're interacting, they're trining, they're conjuncting, they're opposing. And weird stuff is happening, So, I mean, you got Aquarius. I mean, you got Pluto finally leaving your sign. You know what I mean? So, the transformation is completely complete, I would say. You have gone through it, And now on to a new lesson. It's going into Aquarius now. So that might, look different. It's not in your first house anymore. Might be in your 12th. Okay, so it seems like you might get some kind of message from a main female in your life. Maybe it's about a mature woman. And bad health is here. Dang. I hate that message. So maybe there's someone around you, maybe that's going through some problems. You know what I mean? I feel like that's one thing that would happen. And remember, the difficult times will pass. Nothing bad lasts forever, and the sun will shine again. Birds will sing, and the clouds will clear. And you'll be glad you kept moving forward. You'll soon be rewarded for your patience. Hold on. You're stronger than you think. So I feel like this, whatever this is really going to test your strength, So keep that in mind while it's happening. Like, how strong are you really? I bet you're stronger than you ever know. I'm going to get the romance angels and I'm going to ask about love because I feel like that's kind of what this is saying. If it's meant to be, it will be. You won't have to force it, convince, or worry. Let it flow, let it be, and let it attract. And let it come to you. You are attracting everything you need. Trust the timing in your life. Okay, so it says make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps for. Guided to take. Reconciliation is here. Okay, so I'm wondering if it's got something to do with this over here, to be honest. Like if there's someone you are, you get a message and someone's in bad health, and like this is really talking about making the effort in this relationship to reconcile whatever was wrong, forgiving, learning the lesson, right? So, that's a big message right there. I'm feeling like this could be like a mom, a sister, a grandma, like something, right? But you're getting some kind of a message, and spirit is saying like, first of all, we're clarifying if it's meant to be, it will be. You don't have to force, convince, or worry. Let it flow, let it be, and let it come to you. You are attracting everything you need. Trust the timing of your life. So I feel like right now there's something coming in, and there's something that you need to either forgive or, you know, make right in some way with someone. And it feels like family to me. I did ask the romance cards, but isn't that crazy how those cards came out? Like, still kind of carrying on this story, right? So, somebody, past lives, release your past life karma. You're an old soul with deep wisdom. Heal your past life will raise your vibration. Okay. So, maybe this person it's talking about, like, it could be like, like I said, a parent, a grandparent, something like that. And like by forgiving, you heal it. You know what I mean? Just that's what I'm feeling is happening. So I feel like you're reconciling with somebody beautiful here, someone that matters to you. And maybe something happens that makes you realize how important you are to each other. Okay. Angels and spirits and guides. This doesn't have to be about a mom. It could be about a spouse or whatever, too. High Priestess is here. This is about mental, like telepathy. It's about tapping into your soul so that you can go into a new direction. I feel like whatever this is, it's closing out a cycle. You're forgiving somebody that matters to you, but they probably hurt you when you were a kid or something like that. And then you hear like something's going on, like with their health or and you I feel like you are quick to be by their side. I think you cherish this person, and like when you find out like something is wrong, I mean your heart leads you to them, you know? Um okay. Nine of Pentacles. This is your telling me that your soul is completely like leading your way here. I'm getting chills. Nine of Pentacles. Look at all these soul led cards right here that happen when you forgive this person, when you make something better. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the Justice card. I'm always saying like it's about like understanding the bigger picture, like what this gave you, but you're understanding something different here. I think you're understanding unconditional love. Um, and that's a big thing to understand and to learn. Because like if this is somebody, like let's say it's a sister, or it can be anybody, but you hear something about them, and maybe you guys have been silent, like not talking for a while, and in spirit, the message is like make the effort to reconcile and forgive whatever happened. And I think this is where you kind of like you realize that you love them without condition. Like you're like, I feel I feel some type of way because I cut them off for so long. You know what I mean? Like I haven't talked to them in, years, um and I realized like there's really nothing that they could do to make me not love them. That's what's happening here. So that's a big huge thing. It's a really big lesson, and I love that for you, Capricorn. Yeah, because I feel like you have been in like a heartbroken state about it. But I feel like you're just letting it go. This is aligned with your soul. Like your soul is leading you here because I think you get the message. Like there's a message coming in about somebody that's not feeling good or something, and and you just immediately go to the love place in you. Like you don't think about what they did to you. You gather your things, you pack your bag, you get in your car, and you go there with the intention of loving them, being there for them, helping them make decisions, helping them, just supporting them, right? Loving them. Like it's just like this is beautiful. This is so beautiful because it's aligning you, Capricorn, making things fair. This opens up a brand new like life for you. Like even the way you feel about whatever you're doing, right? Like it seems like you've been tethered to some kind of I don't know. Mm, it's sort of like some kind of like energy between you and this person who's not well. And I don't know if it's been like game playing or whatever. But it looks to me like it's sort of like a toxic cycle, and just the news that they're not well like completely changes everything for you. Every single thing. Like, you know what I mean? You're walking in there, making things right, loving on this person, and giving them something. You might be taking them, maybe you should take them a bonsai tree, or I don't know. It looks like it's got little tiny lilac kind of flowers, like purple. I'm going to show you. It's just like a new beginning and mending of fences here. Now, this could be about a love situation, right? So, maybe. But I feel like there's a new beginning, a new offer, forgiveness, the realization that you guys are like soul connected, and that there's nothing that could happen that would make you not love this person. That's so beautiful. Tell me what the past life was like with this person. Clarify the last time they were on earth together. Show me. So I think it was a parent and some children. Past life. You could have been in the past life, like one could have been a parent, one could have been a child. I also feel like there's this energy saying, like, because of what I asked, it's saying, like, tap in and ask your higher self about this past life relationship. You could have been siblings, you could have been like parent and child, you could have been brothers or sisters, or yeah. But I feel like, so when I ask, like, what was your past life, Spirit gives me the Hermit card. He tells me a few options, like they could be father and son, or like mom and daughter. They could be siblings. If you really want to know all of it, it's all inside of you, the Hermit card. So I don't know, maybe that's something you should look into. Um, what was your relationship with this person in a prior life? You know what I mean? That might help you actually to know that truth. It might really honestly, oh wow, unblock your connection. Is your connection, is this about love, a great love of your life, Capricorn? It's got Emperor Empress energy here, so it sure feels like it. So if this is a divine connection, um it really will be. This has been one of the biggest lessons of your life, doesn't it? Tell me about the Emperor and the Empress. The Capricorn. Attraction. You gotta love yourself first. Calling in your soulmate. And divine timing. Well, that sure sounds like a divine match, doesn't it? It does. So, don't try and control anything here. So you're getting some kind of message. Let me see. I feel like I want to know, like, what are you going to do? What's your action when you get that message? I want to know that, don't you? Tell me what is, you're going to decide whether you want to put any more effort, if it's worth it or not. I feel like this is where, what I was saying, like, you realize that you have unconditional love for this person. They're a soulmate, and you care about them. And you see them, like, in a very positive light. It's a psychic connection is what I feel like, Capricorn. I mean, you have the Emperor and the Empress, and you also have the High Priest and the High Priestess coming out here in this clarifying deck. You got the Five of Pentacles, feeling like you're not enough, right? For this relationship. That's what it looks like. And then the Knight of Swords. So this could be like a quick change of thought, which could be this message, like, oh my God, somebody's sick, right? Could be a Leo. I don't know. But I feel like it's talking about needing to have strength to get through something, you know? So you're hanging on to something from the past, something sad. Spirit is saying, like, man, we got to get you out of that energy so you know your strength and you can tap into this knowing. This could be, also be talking about, like, these two cards, I always think of them as like a psychic connection or something. But like these two cards can actually mean a lot of things. It's like, it is the sun and the moon, God and goddess, right? That's what they are. This is also your intuition. And this is your lessons. Is your spiritual lessons, like where you're at on your path. And it's kind of like, oh my God, I learned a lesson. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, you figure out you've learned a lesson and your reality changes. You don't have to learn it anymore. You already learned it. You don't have to live in a certain area, right? Because over here, like, maybe you stop talking to this person, it seems like, and you find out they're sick, and then you're like, oh my God, I'm connected to this person. And I love them no matter what. And I really got to go over there. So I don't know who this person is, but it seems like you have a pretty big connection with them. And it's more than just a flight of fancy, because you have way too many cards here saying it's real special. Capricorn. I mean, it's High Priest, High Priestess, Emperor, Empress energy. It's past life energy. It's worth waiting for. Jupiter, divine timing, Wheel of Fortune. So, Capricorn, what I'm saying is, like, whoever this is worth waiting for. I think they are coming. But you need to love yourself first. Like you have to love yourself before this can happen. Before this, like when the energies match. You're both in the high priest, high priestess. You're tapped in, tuned in, turned on to each other and to all that is. You know, I feel like you're in your divine essence here. You know what I mean? Especially with these guys here. Something really big happening. And it's worth waiting for. And this reading is for, you know, until the end of 2024. So it looks to me like there's something really beautiful coming in, you know? And it's worth waiting for. And if you want to know more about it, Spirit is saying to tap in with the Hermit card. You know, go in, do all the meditating, do all the stuff. Move that energy out of you, however you have to do it. You know, like any kind of negative energy, any kind of. But it doesn't look like you have negative energy here. But when this happens, like you get this, you have a realization like, I love this person. It doesn't matter what. They can't do anything like to break my love. Like it's just like my love has no bounds with this person. So if you're not getting a message from somebody who that's about getting sick, it could be a message from someone that you're in a relationship with, and the relationship is not healthy. It's not in good health. And you hear from them, you know, and that makes a lot of sense too. Like you hear from them, and then you're like, I'm not quite sure where I should put my energy, you know? So I kind of feel like you need to ask Spirit um, what to do with this energy. I just feel like it's important for you to follow your higher self to the next place, you know, the next timeline, the next experience, the next reality. Um, that's what I feel like. So I'm going to go into the extended Capricorn and I'm going to try and dig out who and what this is. If it's someone new or if it's someone that you know. You know, it looks like, you know, you definitely know them from at least a past life, but this could be somebody that you broke up with when you were 15 years old or something, you know, coming on back in saying, like, and you always felt some kind of special spark, and here they are. And then you're trying to decide whether you should put any effort into it or not. But if that's what's going on, you know, I mean, tap into your higher self, but dude, it's a pretty powerful connection. Like you could just move mountains and, you know, the two like power couple energy worth waiting for. You're calling them in. So keep loving yourself. Whatever it is you're doing, keep doing it. Keep loving yourself. If you haven't started, start. And I'm telling you, it's doing anything and everything that makes you feel good inside. And it doesn't matter if it's coloring a picture or talking to your dog. Do all of it. Color the picture and pet the dog and talk to the dog. Teach the dog a new trick if it makes you excited. You know what I mean? Like whatever moves your heart is what you should be doing, is what I'm feeling. Okay, I'm going to go into the extended and we're going to ask about this relationship. What is it for real? Okay, I'll see you guys next time.